Welcome back, delegates, for our next round of panel discussion. The topic for the panel discussion will be the shift to digital transformation and expanding role of digitalization in NBFC. Our panelists for this discussion will be Dr. Nagarajan Ravindran, Chief Information Officer, Sakti Finance Limited, who will be moderating the session. Mr. Durga Prasad Swaminathan, Chief Information Officer, Chola Mandalam Investment and Finance Company Limited. Mr. Rahul Chopra, Chief Digital Officer, Clicks Capital, and Mr. Nilesh Patel, Chief Executive Officer, Lead Square. Also, Mr. Shrikant Appanna, Executive Vice President, Information Technology, Bharat Financial Inclusion Limited. Over to you, Mr. Ravindra. Mr. Ravindra.
Yeah. Good morning to you all, and welcome for this panel discussion. And I think the topic is very relevant to the current context, because I'm taking the topic now. It is under the context for the ongoing pandemic situation. It is the role of digital transformation or the digitization for NBFCs. It's all very eminent now in the pandemic situation. So the topic will be covered during the panel discussion now with the specific to the, again I'm repeating, specific to the context of ongoing pandemic situation. And pandemic situation, I think you're all aware, it's turned the NBFC industry upside down. And of course, in some part of India like Tamil Nadu, and all know, I think we recovered a bit in the past 3-4 months, but now I think we are back to square A, and now the situation is very bad comparing the wave one. And you all know very well now, I think the VUCA situation we are facing now, it's like a war. It is a medical war. It's happening in India. Volatility, highly uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, and all. And the role of CEOs are very, very eminent now. I used to mention in many forums, the CEOs are the COVID warriors. To support the organization, to do the business, I think whatever possible way. And I think I always mention the 4 focus areas which CEOs should support the company NBFC where we are all working in the area of whatever context may be, digitalization or digital transformation. The core 4 areas are, one is handling the customers effectively. And again, it can be for new business or handling the existing business. And collection is very, very important for NBFCs. You all can appreciate. And the second important focus area is taking care of the employees. The working from home is become a new normal now. And getting the maximum out of them with suitable enablement. And that's also another key focus. In fact, in the panel discussion also, we are going to talk one specific context of that. And changing the processes to face the pandemic scenario. We were doing certain process in certain sequence earlier, A, B, C, D, E. But there is no need to follow the same sequence now, because we have to handle the situation in a very, very innovative and efficient manner than the original way. I can call it as the A, B, C, D, E can be cut short, so that the TAT can be increased, the customer can be benefited. The 4th area we have to take care of is fulfilling the compliance part. That is very, very relevant for NBFCs. I think all the audience in the NBFC segment or the panelists can very well appreciate this. Compliance is a very important thing, and whatever way possible, we have to use that digitization part to fulfill the compliance is very, very important. And especially in the pandemic scenario, we are all working offline. we can't be an exception to that. And another very, very important area is information security. And today I read in a newspaper, like, the vulnerabilities are exponentially growing during the pandemic period. So it is a responsibility of the CEOs like us, to take care of this also with whatever possible ways. So this I want to take it as a backdrop, and without much ado, I thought, like, I'll straight away go inside the panel, because we have 4 eminent panelists today, to deliberate on the relevant areas, which are, again, I'm repeating to the context of digital transformation or digitization or digitalization with respect to our company's thing, again, especially on the pandemic scenario. And to take it up thing, first, in fact, I want to take the views of Srikanth. And the part is like, the matter I want to get the input from him is, how important is digitization for NBFC amid the pandemic? I think, Srikanth, please, give your views, please.
Sure. Thanks, Ravendran, for the setting the stage. I totally could say that there is one thing common in all of us today. We all are fighting the second wave pandemic situation, both personally and professionally, at the best capacities as we can. While protecting our family, is a high priority. At the same time, protecting our organizations, capacities. We all know that only 25% of the workforce is currently working in any organization you take, and we are trying our best. And I really want to congratulate all of us for defending this pandemic situation, doing the best what we can. Thanks for that. And yeah, on the digitization, yes, absolutely, digitization is the way to move forward. I remember 5 years back when BFIL was an SKS microfinance, uh, where we were trying to do some digitization program. Now it's a BFIL is a subsidiary of IndusInd Bank, but 5 years back when NBFC firm, it's called SKS Microfinance. So 5 years back, we are trying to set up a digitization framework. The reason I want to go back 5 years back, because this is very important to explain how the NBFC as a SKS microfinance has benefited this particular digitization. It could be a pandemic or non-pandemic situation. So a typical business case was a loan officer comes to a branch, prints his day-to-day work from a desktop, goes to the villages, to the field operations, and comes back and punches his data onto a computer. This was a business case. What we did was we introduced tablet as a journey, as a digitization journey during that program 5 years back. And I would call that phase is a digitalization, is a phase one of entire digitalization. The definition of digitalization was just to convert your analog data to digital data. So get the tablet, connect to your desktop, sync on a local cable, convert the analog data to digital data and do your operation. This was the first transformation of the entire digital journey, what we did. Then followed the digital transformation of transforming the business the way you operate. Once you have tablet introduced, we got peripherals connected, biometric devices and all that. And today, BFIN is into extreme digitization, ensuring that bringing a digital journey, like, especially in this pandemic situation, introducing digitization between customer experiences or collaboration between departments or cyber security, digitization cyber security, the way you do the application development, agile DevOps. So these are top 3 or 4 pillars where we are trying to do some extreme digitization. So every organization, especially in this pandemic, should have a digital framework. One should have a digitalization as a phase one. Phase two is transformation. Phase three is extreme digitalization. Top benefits, any organization, any business case you take, it will improve your or eliminate your redundancies, human errors, cuts your operating cost. Four is also, having a proper communication channel between departments in the organization. I would say these are the top benefits I can say by introducing a proper digital framework in a phased approach.